Hi, besties. Hi. Hello. What's up? How are you guys? Happy Tuesday. Yahoo! Yahoo! It's Kida Tuesday. Oh my god. I'm late to stream today. Not really. I'm not late if I told you guys I was going to be late. That means I was on time. I had to get a Korean corn dog today, dude. I needed one so bad. I finished a commission today and then I like got up and was like, I don't want to sit at my computer until I have to stream. And then I walked around the apartment and I was like, Squeaky, I'm bored. We gotta go get something. And then I offered that I wanted something on a stick. I was craving something on a stick. So I think a Korean corn dog was a very good idea. How are you guys? I hope you guys had a good day. Hi, besties. Hi, Ika. Hi, Shadow. Hi, Sun. I guess. Did you poop your pants right now? Are you sitting in your poo poo right now? He smells right now. Corn dog. Korean corn dogs? Yes, Korean corn dogs are so good. I needed one so bad. I was thinking about like, there's a skewer place that I really love. It's like I think it's Chinese. But they sell like skewers and stuff, but we don't have one here. So I had to think of the next best thing on a stick, and that was Korean corn dog. Oh, I also got like a potato tornado. You guys fuck with potato tornadoes? I love a potato tornado. They're so yummy. They're so delicious. It's oozing out my pants. Ooh, yum. That's fun, bestie. I'm sure it feels great. I'm sure it feels really exciting. Yay! That's how you should be. That's how you should be when you see my streams. Finally have a job after my big move. Oh my god, congrats! That's awesome! My first real shift is coming up. Now my meds are being funky. Oh no! Well, good for you, and I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Whitney! Hi, Whitney! Thank you for the 15 months! How are you? I miss you. I miss you, Shotty. We gotta go back to AX. Everybody, let's rewind time. Actually, no. We don't need a rewind time. We just need to make a vacuum where I can enter AX at any time that I want. Anytime me and my friends are feeling like we want to hang out at AX, there should be a bubble vacuum where I can go into AX and we can see each other. I fuck with no tornadoes. They fucked up my apartment I lived in when I was 1 years old. Did you remember that? Do you guys remember anything from being 1 years old? I don't. My earliest memory, I want to say my earliest memory is my fifth birthday. I don't know what that says about me. Um, and then all the memories in between there are like flashes, maybe some traumatic events thrown in there. And then and then I turned 19, and then I turned 24, and then now I'm 28. That's how my memory timeline works. Yeah. I think that's pretty good though. Damn. Life just keeps going and the world keeps moving, you know what I mean? That's just how it be sometimes. I think it's pretty good. I think that's pretty good memory. I'm trying to remember. On my 5th birthday, I got a chocolate cake, and we got those little things that you like blow and it like makes a sound and it like unwraps, you know. I had a little party hat. My birthday cake had rainbow sprinkles on it, and it was one of those cakes where like, okay, I didn't know this. I actually didn't know this, and I didn't realize this until right now, actually, as I'm telling you guys this story. I got one of those like chocolate cakes that you get from like the grocery store, but it didn't have anything written on it. And I just realized now that you're supposed to like go to the person to like get something written on it. But my parents don't know English and definitely didn't know English when I was 5 years old. So they didn't talk to the person to get my name or anything written on it. So I just had like a blank chocolate cake with sprinkles, which I'm okay with. I didn't realize until just now. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the blank cake, honestly. Whatever, I'm gonna eat that shit. Yummy! I love cake. I love cake. Coolest thing I can recall is being 2 or 3 years old at the airport. What? Holding a light up Winnie the Pooh spinny thing. What? That's crazy. Really? That's insane. Hi, bestie. Bestie, what's your first? Do you know what your first memory is? Like the first thing you can remember? I was just saying that mine was my 5th birthday. And I think that's pretty bad that I don't remember before that. But that's okay. I didn't go to preschool. And I was born, my birthday's in April, so I think I'm part of like the older kids in like public school and stuff like that. So like when I was in kindergarten, I was already 5 years old and I didn't go to preschool. So I feel like I don't have like a lot of memories from before then because like events weren't happening. I was just like at home, right? Eating cottage cheese out of a tub on the carpet. Oh, oh, I see. Was it good? That's kind of fun. That's a fun memory. You asked. I did ask. I did ask. I'm not saying I didn't want to know. I'm not saying I wish you didn't. It's not that I didn't like it. I was just a little shocked, you know? I was just a little shocked. Okay, well now I'll tell a story that I remember. When I was a child, like really, really young. No, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. I'm about to tell his story too. When I was a child, very young. This might be before my 5th birthday, actually. So maybe I do have memories before this. But when I was younger, my parents' room had they had like a master bedroom with like a bathroom, right? And there was like an arch that would lead to the bathroom. And under the arch directly, there was a perfect little like stain on the floor, right? And I don't know if this is true, but I don't know if it's because I was the youngest and I was getting bullied by my siblings. But all of my siblings told me that it was because I pooped on the floor and it stained the floor. And I still to this day don't know if I was a baby that stained and poo-pooed on the floor. And now I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just haunted with the fact that I may have pooped so bad as a child that I stained the carpet permanently forever. So who knows? Who knows, huh? Hi, Nemo, what's up? That was my personal anecdote for you guys today. Um, that was also the same bathroom that I would hide in the corner and I would eat the corner of Pokemon cards. I would chew on the corner of Pokemon cards and then I throw them away. And then my parents would be like, why are there Pokemon cards in the bathroom trash? And then I wouldn't say anything. Why would I say anything? Were they yummy? They must have been. They had to be. They had to be yummy. They had to be yummy because I was eating them so much. Chewing on the corner. Yes, exactly. That was my existence as a child. That's why I don't remember anything because that's embarrassing. I just ate so many Pokemon cards. I shit on the floor. Pokemon cards, shit on the floor. Damn, I was living the life. I was living the life. I think that's fun. My first memory was when I was 3 or 4. My mom was painting my nose for Halloween. Oh, that's so sweet. Aw, that's really nice. I'm trying to remember what else. Uh, me trying to dig through my library of memories. I have a memory of watching Maggie and the Ferocious Beast after my mom picked me up from kindergarten, and she didn't get me in trouble, but I was sneaking to watch Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. And then my mom came into the room because I was supposed to be taking a nap, and I turned off the TV really quick and I pretended to sleep, and she was like, I know you're not asleep. I needed to watch Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. Ooh, I got in trouble. I got caught watching Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. It was important. I had to watch it. That's why you stained the carpet. It was Pokemon card ink. It passed right through me. My shit was forever staining. Well, hopefully they changed the carpet because if it was my poop, then they need to do something about that. Somebody's got to do something about that because we lived in that house with that stain on the floor for many years. I oh, I have like a okay, I have like a little like a baby blanket. My sister had a matching one. And I remember one day the nightlight was on and I don't know why I didn't just pull the nightlight out, but I like covered the nightlight in the blanket for whatever reason, and then when I woke up there was a hole in it. Thank God I didn't fucking die or burn the house down. But there was a hole. I was like a little brown hole. I was like, "Uh-oh, the nightlight burned right through the fucking blanket." But it's fine. It was all good. Those are my very all from the same house. I moved houses a lot when I was younger. So, I feel like my memories are from like houses. I was squirming and laughing because it tickled. Oh, that's cute. That's so nice. I'm I'm trying to remember like just anything, I guess. They always know. They do. They do. I got caught. Anyway, how are you guys today? I genuinely have no idea what the fuck we're gonna play today. I'm gonna be honest. I like went to go get a Korean hot dog and then I came home and I sat down and I was like, okay, time to think of something to stream. And then I just kind of sat there thinking about it. And I was like, if I don't start the stream now, then I'm not going to stream because I'm just gonna like sit there and think about what I could stream instead of actually stream. So now we're here. Now we're here. Yay! Yatta! Yatta! I have an extra hot dog, or it's a corn dog. I'm really excited to eat it. I got a hot Cheeto one. You guys like hot Cheeto stuff? Like like covered stuff? I love a hot Cheeto covered thing. Yeah. I love a hot Cheeto covered thing. I think they're like so delicious. Hot Cheetos? Oh my god, dude. Whoever created Hot Cheetos, uh they need to get their dick sucked. Sloppy style. Sloppy style. Cause damn. Some hot Cheetos. On the chewing half, I regularly ate dry dog food as a kid. The texture's extra crunchy Cheetos and the flavor of a beefy chip. Oh my god. Oh my god, Otis, that's crazy. I have a bestie that is pink that loves to eat dog treats. She loves to eat a dog treat. She loves to make up excuses so other people can make her eat a dog treat, but I know she likes to eat them. You should introduce her to the doggy kibble. I love the crazy orange color they are. I think that's true. A regular I haven't had like a do I know her? No, it's a different pink friend. It's a different one. She doesn't really like to talk about it that much, you know. But I know she's out there. I think regular hot Cheetos are you know what? I often am like I don't really know if I crave like a regular hot Cheeto that often. I love a hot Cheeto, but they're good. Like whenever they have the variety pack or whatever, when you get those little bags of chips, that's the last one I leave most of the time. But I'm still gonna eat them. Like they're last because I want the Doritos, but I'm going to go for the Cheetos eventually. But the hot Cheetos, those are just the best. I haven't had dog food in a while. I might want to try it. I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? I my dog sometimes eats like the like soft dog food. And sometimes I'll like make his little bowl and I'm like, "Damn. That looks good." If I was a dog, I'd be so oh, I am a dog. But if I was a dog that ate dog food, I'd be so fucking excited. But I'm glad I'm not a dog cuz now I can eat hot Cheetos. I always feel bad for my dog Ollie cuz he's always begging for food, but he can't always have the pickle hot Cheetos are so good. I've never tried them. I don't think I've even seen them before. Let me see what they look like. I'm kind of put off by pickle chips sometimes. Pickle hot Cheetos. Hot cheats. Oops. Whoa, I've never seen this. Never seen this. I think that looks yummy. See, I am interested in a chip that is flavored like a pickle. I am not interested in a pickle that's like sitting in like Cheeto juice, you know? I feel like that's scary. I don't know if I don't know if I like pickles. Well, I like pickles, but I don't know if I like raw dogging like a pickle, like a full pickle. You know what I mean? Like it's got to be like fried or with something, but or like I love a pickle. Oh my god. You know what is the best, most genius, delicious combination ever? It is a tuna melt with a pickle. That shit is so good. I love a tuna melt with a pickle. That is me in my ratatouille moment. I see the colors forming around and swirling around in my brain whenever I eat that combination in specific. It's so so yummy. Not right now, Chan. I guess you can play Daft Punk. I'm sorry, I tuned out for a second, then I hear raw dogging pickle. Do you raw dog pickles? Are you guys eating pickles like the big spicy pickles out of like a plastic bag and stuff? Wasn't sure about them, but damn, I will be rebuying. Damn, okay, I gotta look around for them. I don't think I've seen them, but I don't think I've really tried to look for them. I eat the Fritos first. I like Fritos. Oh, Fritos twist, those little barbecue twisties. Shit, shit. I love a little Frito twist. The barbecue twists are so good. The twist, fuck, yes, they do. They're so like it's like a flavor blast. It's a flavor blast in your mouth, and because it's like twisty, it's like so crunchy, and there's so much dust in the edges and cracks and stuff. That shit's so good. I only eat pickles in my burger. That's fair. Pickles and burger is good. Pickles in a lot of things. I love a fried pickle. Fried pickles is what turned me on to pickles. I used to really not like them. Um, I used to really, really not like pickles, but they're too strong on their own for me that I need like a bunch of other flavors. They're in Walmart. Okay, of course, of course, of course. Walmart always has like the crazy delicious snacks. I feel like I love to go on a snack run, but a Walmart snack run is so different. A Walmart snack run hits so differently, dude. It's so fucking good. They just have so much like crazy stuff, you know? And their little bakery. I'm about to shill for Walmart again. The worst company to shill for. There's worse. There's worse. There's worse. Walmart's affordable. They got pastry. They got cookies. They have pickled Cheetos. I like that. I like that. I think that's delicious. Walmart kind of evil looking. They're all kind of evil, but yeah. I didn't realize that like okay, I have a question to ask you guys. When you guys go to Walmart, is it like a grocery store or is it like a department store? Because when I was growing up, the Walmarts that I used to go to were like super Walmarts that were like big, right? They had like a full grocery section, they had like a deli, it had like pre-made food you could buy, like chicken wings and stuff. And then yeah, and they also had like the department store and stuff like that. But when I moved, they're all like small. Like I didn't realize that there's not like giant grocery sections in like Target and Walmart where you can just like do all of your grocery shopping there. Like I have to literally go to a grocery store now. I can't just go to like Walmart or Target anymore. They're like and a food court. Shit, that's crazy. A food court. What do they have in there? Walmart snack room when it's busy means you gotta fight for the snack, which makes it all the tastier. Yes, exactly. Exactly. You just gotta go into Walmart and like get your elbows ready, you know? I don't know though. I've never had the terrible, like awful experiences that people say that they have at Walmarts. I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, Walmart's so trashy, blah blah blah. I'm like, I've never really had that experience. It's always been fine. It's been just fine. I go to Walmart all the time. I like it. I like it. I like it there. A food court though, our the Target that I used to go to had a Pizza Hut in it. That I used to work. No, wait, was it a Pizza Hut? I think Targets have like Pizza Huts in them sometimes. Um, oh, yes, it is a Pizza Hut. And I used to work at it actually, and I made little pizzas and and I always thought it was so fun. But the worst thing about that place was like I had to make like a little pizza and then 15 minutes they're like nobody buys it in 15 minutes, you have to throw it away. Oh, 15 minutes? Oh my god. I'll just make that whole fresh. Like goddamn. But I loved making the little pizzas. It was like a little assembly line. I felt like I was in like a game, a pop-up pizzeria game. Pop-up freezeria? I never played that. I never played that. McDonald's, Panda Express, I think two other ones. What? That's cool. My Walmart also used to have a McDonald's. And then that McDonald's closed, which is really surprising. And then they they opened like a bank there or something. There was like a bunch of banks at my Target. There's always like a bank and there used to be like one of those shitty little arcades. And it had like the Flintstone little machine where you could ride the purple dinosaur. That's the only one I remember. And then they had like a glasses place. I feel like that's the Walmart I'm picturing in my mind. Oh, and a hair salon. That shit was a super Walmart. Super. I miss the Pizza Hut Taco Bell combos. I've never been to those. I get scared about the combos now. Um I it, oh my god, there's a bakery that I went to recently and it is like connected to a IHOP, which is really weird because it looks like the whole building is supposed to be an IHOP, but they like cut it in half so that one side is a bakery and the other side is an IHOP. I have no fucking clue. It's really fucking weird looking. But that's kind of like that. It's like a Pizza Hut Taco Bell combo, but it's a bakery slash IHOP combo. I would gain 500 pounds there. All those 15-minute old pizzas would go in my gullet. That's what I wanted to do, but they didn't let us. They were like, the guy that was training me to make the pizzas was like, don't eat the pizzas because one of his friends, I guess they were coworkers before, worked there and he went in the back and he ate a pizza and one of the managers caught him and they were like, you're fired. For eating a pizza that they were gonna throw away anyway. Oh my god. That's so fucking awful, dude. It's so evil. Fuck a corporation. Anyway. Yeah. Whatever. I fuck with Walmart, but also fuck Walmart. They're a multi-million dollar company. You know what so whatever. I don't even care. They are evil. Yes, it's evil. It's so awful. It always makes me sad whenever like throwing away or food and stuff gets thrown away, and I feel like I just have also seen it so much because I used to work in food service and stuff so much, but it sucks. It's crazy to think about how much food people throw away. And then to fire somebody for eating a pizza because it was a liability or whatever. I'm like, it's been out for 15 minutes. It was under a warmer. I just made it. And then, it's so mean. It's mean. It's mean. It's mean. Bloops Kita runs away in Mexican. Oh, that's okay. Can you come back in Mexican too? You have to come and watch the stream. Oh, hi Seabass. Hello. Hi everybody, by the way. Welcome. Hi. Are you guys having a good day today? I'm having an okay day, I think. I think I had a pretty good day. I got pastries. I got corn dog. I didn't get a drink, but I do have other drinks that I've had for a while. I drank a poppy today, so I'm gonna shit later. But that's okay. That's what they're for. Most Ohio Walmarts are cursed by the Steel Yard Commons Walmart. That shit is dark RP server with no mods. The Steel Yard Commons Walmart. What is that? Yeah, I feel like Walmarts are like it's like a map, right? It's like an Elden Ring map. The fog goes away and it loads in and it's a fucking Walmart. Did you get Eat by the Mesas map? I did. I did not get it solo, but I did get it. I played last night with Squeaky, and we made it to the top. But it was hard. He died twice, and I didn't die, but I was close. But I carried. That's just how I am. That's who I am. I carry. I carry all the time. I'm always carrying in video games. That's why I game so hard. So that I can carry all my friends. Okay. I don't know. I'm looking at my Spotify playlist right now, and the only other person that has my password is my sister. But for some reason, I'm getting like the most random playlists ever. So either my sister is like playing random stuff from my Spotify, or there's somebody else. But this is Moreno Chavez's wedding music. And I'm like, who the fuck is Moreno Chavez? I don't know who that is at all. Moreno Chavez, hello? Are you here? Are you using my music? Interesting? I don't know. Let's play it. Let's play some of the music. Here, I'll play the first song. Oh, shit! Shit! Whose playlist is this? My shit! We're getting lit on a Tuesday. Your sister is exploring her music taste. She is. She is. She is. She's. Who said you did? It's my sister's play. I don't know whose playlist it is. Actually, it's on my Spotify. It's on my Spotify. It's a wedding playlist. I don't know. It's called Te Quiero Mucho. Your sister is hanging out with my dad. Fuck. Yes, she is. She is. They're hanging out. They're having a cold Modelo together. They're having a cold Modelo together. Wow. The artist is Los Rielos del Norte. I don't know. How do I say this? Let me copy and paste. I'm going to type it in. Los Rieleros del Norte. This kind of fucks. I'm not even going to lie. This music is kind of comforting to me. Because I used to hear it a lot when I was like younger, you know.
Here we go.
So I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Hi, Kyan! Thank you for the 2 months. Hello, what's up? Thank you. We're listening to some music, some Moreno Chavez wedding playlist, whoever that is. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway. This fucks. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I really like this cover album. Oh, fuck. I want to show you guys the cover album because it's really good. My favorite pictures of like album pictures is like on like Mexican bands or like mariachi bands and stuff like that, and it's like just like a bunch of dudes. They all have mustache and beards. They're wearing like a flashy button-up shirt, and they all have a matching cowboy hat. And that is just like that's the best photo ever. I need a photo like that with all of my friends. I need a photo like that with all of my friends. We need to all have matching cowboy hat. Me and the squad. Yes, exactly. You know, like those JC Penney photos, but it's us in our cowboy hats and our matching sparkly shirts. I think that would be the best time. Well, that was nice. Thank you, Mr. Moreno Chavez. I appreciate it. I don't know who you are, but congratulations to you and happy marriage. Wow, that was beautiful. Great. That was great. I love that. That was great. I really enjoyed that very much. Me and the guys in the Fortnite lobby when the new skin comes out. Oh my god, I do need to play Fortnite. I just bought V-Bucks, so I have to play Fortnite. I have to justify it. I have to justify my V-Bucks purchases by playing the game, unfortunately. But it's been a minute. So it's been a while since I played a shooting game. I know my aim is not great. I think that's my issue with like playing like a shooting game because I like play and then I get good-ish for a little bit and then I stop playing because like the season gets boring or whatever. I just have want to play other things. And then I lose the skill that I learn and I'm back to where I started again. But I think I'm hoping, I'm really hoping. I have a feeling, I have a feeling that Fortnite is on the come up. It's coming back. It's coming back again. Not that it was ever gone, but it was gone for me and my friend group for a little while. Um, but I think it's like on the up and up again, and it's gonna be fun again, and we're gonna have a really good time. I don't know if I'm gonna buy any more skins, but now at first I was like, I don't think I want to buy any of the excuse me. I don't think I want to buy any of the jams. And now I'm like, I want jams. I want jams so bad. I want to buy all the music. Not all of it, but they have so much music that I like that I'm like surprised that they have the rights for. So I would like to have it. Um yes, I would like to have it. I hope I can get more soon. One day I'll spend as much money on V-Bucks as I want. They got that drip. They do. They do. It's great. I'm happy. I'm happy that we have discovered them today. I'm happy we discovered them all together today. So real with me and Marvel Rivals. Oh my god, yeah. Have not played. I have not played Marvel Rivals since it launched, but yeah, I can totally tell that people are like loving that game. I think the skins are really cool. I just don't really find interest in playing that much about that yet. Uh um did you talk about your not hot dog yet? There was a hot dog inside of it. It's a hot dog inside of a corn dog, okay? Cuz you use the jam music for your lobby? You can. You could just like play the song, I think. From your jam thingy. But yeah, you can play from your lobby. I think it's fun cuz you can like mix up music and stuff like that. And I don't know. I always think it's fun cuz you you can remix songs. That's the craziest thing about the Fortnite jams is like you can mix the different parts of the songs with each other and it's so cool. I think it's fun. That does not count. Yes it does. Yes it does. Yes it does. I got a hot dog inside of corn dog and now it's inside of me. So that's 3 dogs. That's 3 dogs total. So, I think it works. I think that's allowed. I have to know where the real how do you say that? Realeros wardrobe is in the modern day. They're probably sell them. I'm sure you could find it. I love me a little loud button up shirt, you know? I love it. I think everybody should wear like a loud button up shirt every now and then. Realeros. 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 I don't know what that means. Spanish is a very, very hard language. The same way you'd say it in Japanese. Wait, is the L? That's hard! That's hard. I speak Vietnamese and I feel like the vowels and stuff in Vietnamese are like really stiff. Kind of. Like le, le, rieleros? Like that? Rieleros. Rieleros. That's hard. That's really hard. Sorry, I don't know. I have to practice. I have to practice. I'll practice my Spanish and we'll come back. We'll come back to Vietnamese has like lots of tonal sounds, but I think overall the a lot of the consonants and stuff are really really stiff. I can't roll my tongue. I also have like a really small thick tongue. So I don't think it's possible for me to roll my tongue. I have a really small thick tongue unfortunately. So it doesn't work out for me when I try to speak certain languages. But I do my best. I do my best and I am cultured. That does make it hard. Yeah, if I stick my tongue out, my tongue does only like goes past my bottom lip. Like I can't get it. Like people who are able to like touch their chins and stuff with their tongues, I can't do that. I can't. My mouth is too small. My dentist told me my mouth is small. Um I don't know what that was supposed to do for my ego, but I don't think it was good. I don't think it was good. When I had to get braces when I was younger, I remember that I had like three of the dental assistants like hovering over me, trying to stretch my mouth open, and every single one of them were like your mouth is just really small, like it's just really tight in there, so we got to really get in there. So I just had like three women hovering over me, stretching my mouth open while the fucking dentist was trying to put braces on my teeth. Another memory that I have for you guys. See, I have memory. I remember. My dentist tells me the same. Yeah, we got small mouths. Damn. Justice for us with small mouths, you know what I mean? We need more small mouth visibility. I think that's important for us because yeah. Sometimes my mouth is so small, sometimes, that when I'm like chewing food, I'll like accidentally bite the inside of my mouth and like not even like well, yes, it's by accident, but it's like it'll constantly happen because my mouth is just like weird, weirdly shaped. Anyway, enough about me. I still have no idea what we're gonna play today. Uh you guys have to help. You guys have to help me. I don't know what I want to do today. Unless we want to just sit and chat, I guess. Um, but that means that I have to come up with things to talk about, which is also just as hard as thinking about something to play a game. Almost just as hard. I'm arriving home. Okay, bestie. Get home safe. Arrive home safe. Also, my doctor to dislocate my jaw. The last time I had something done. Oh my god. Honestly, though, like if they could and just put it back, that would be great. I think I would do that because it's so annoying. I hate going to the dentist. And the worst thing, oh my god, every single time. I'm so glad I don't have to do this anymore, but I may have to do it again in the future because my teeth are starting to crowd again. But whenever they would do like the dentist, no, the braces mold, whenever they put like the Play-Doh in your mouth or whatever, oh, I hated it so bad. It would always make me gag. I fucking hated it. So terrible. But unfortunately, and so they would. I don't know why, but everybody else that I talked to that got that done, they would always be like, "Oh, I got like a bubblegum flavored one." Mine was not bubblegum flavored. Mine tasted like plastic and piss and shit. So, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck bubblegum everybody else was putting. Did you see after we raided Basil his computer crashed? Oh my god, yes. Yes, it was the most perfect clip I've ever taken. I need to show you guys this clip so bad. If you guys weren't there for Basil's stream after I raided him yesterday, oh my god, this clip is so fucking good. I can't get over it. Hi Zero, what's up? It was delicious. It was super delicious. I had a great time. Okay. I fucking love this song. I fucking love that. Let's see. I can show you guys. This clip is incredible. I have to show. Do 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 do. Watch this clip. Oh, it blocked. Watch this clip. I thought this was a bit. It's that fucking good. I thought this was a bit. Can you hear it? Oh, you can't hear it. Wait. Where? Where is? Fuck. Where? How the fuck? How the fuck? How the fuck do I add this onto thing? For audio. That? Okay, okay, you could hear it now. This clip is so fucking good. I thought this was a bit.
There's fucking dynamite in the fucking.
It's too fucking good, dude. It's just too fucking good. Oh my god. That shit is it's literally cinema. Literally cinema. Literally cinema. So funny. His cat turned off his PC like right when it happened. I thought it was a bit. It was just so perfectly timed, dude.
There's fucking dynamite in the fucking.
The game disappearing and then him disappearing. It's just too fucking good. That was incredible. That was just oh my god, it was just so good. I saw it happen with my own two eyes and I was like, "Oh my god." Oh my god. That was so beautifully timed. It just could not have been better than that, you know? Sometimes magic happens and it's a beautiful thing. Hi Lux, what's up? How are you? It was his cat. Yeah, his cat's name is Marcy, I believe. But he's got a little kitty cat. She's got issues, but he's doing a great job taking care of her and watching stuff. So it's really cool. But yeah, she turned off his PC. She turned off his PC. It's so funny. I'm really glad that I don't have that issue because I don't have a cat. Um, but yeah. I think I'm also the type that's like, well, my PC currently, as it is now, does not have a button on the top. I feel like that's usually a problem when you have a button on the top. Yeah, you have a hamster. I do have a hamster, so I cannot have kitty cats um until something adjacent to a no. It's a Hamby. It's a Hamby. I can't like have a cat in the same room. Um But yeah, I feel like the problem with like the PC thing is like if you have your button on the top, and luckily my power button is on the front of my PC, so I don't really have that problem much. Um, at this rate, his cat can become a full write off. Honestly, yeah. Eating macroplastics, turning off the PC. So funny. It's so good. I watched that clip like 10 million times. I love it. Oh, speaking of my hamster, I should show you guys more pictures. She's becoming more and more social. Oh, I figured out that my hamster is a jumper. She's a jumper. So I get a little scared. So unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to be able to have ham cam this time around because like she is a much bigger ham than my last hamster was. Because my last hamster was a dwarf hamster, but she is a teddy bear slash Syrian hamster, so she's a big girl. Uh, which means that she can reach the edge and the ledges much easier. She also is willing to climb up her branches and jump. Um, and uh, yeah. In order to have the ham cam, the hamster enclosure would have to be open so that you guys can see without having like glares and like reflection, you know. And normally the reflection and stuff wouldn't really matter, but like I live in a I don't want you guys to see a reflection of like me and my fucking panties or whatever. You know? So no, it's got to be open. And I don't know if she is going to not try to escape. Uh, there was a video of an old hamster on my TikTok. Yes, the really old hamster, right? And it had like no hair. My cat caused my PC to overheat and shut off at least 3 times while I'm gaming. Oh my god! That's so funny though. You still love them though. You can't get too mad at them. They're like, it's a warm metal box for me to lay on. Warm metal box for me to lay on. It must be okay. It must be okay. Oh, I have so many good pictures of my Hamby now. I'm so excited to show you guys. Let's see. She's a big girl. I love her dearly. She's my little baby. I love her. I have to show you guys the ones with her little hands. Okay. I was like, oh my god, an actually old hamster. Well, the thing is like hamsters are old. They just don't really like show age that much. I've had hamsters. So my last hamster I had for about 2.5 years, and the hamster before that I also had for about 2.5 years, which is like usually their lifespan is like 2 to 3 years, but it's really rare for them to like be uh be like uh old looking. Didn't they say it was 20 years old? Oh my god, no way. I think it was 3. I think it was 3 or almost 4 or something, which is already really fucking long. A hamster that lives 20 years? There's no way, dude. If there is, they got to give me one. I think I deserve one. I deserve one. Yeah, but old hamsters are cute. In my past experience, this is my third hamster now. But in my past experience with my last 2 hamsters, they really kind of like just kind of are okay one day and then they aren't. And that's kind of just how they are as creatures. I've done extensive research, but yeah, that happens to people a lot. And you know what? That's just how it be. Oldest hamster ever recorded lived to be 4 years and 42 days old. The Syrian hamster owned by Karen Smeaton in the UK achieved the Guinness World Records for the oldest hamster. That's long. 4 years is a fucking crazy long time. I'm flabbergasted right now. I know, right? So cute. I can't be upset. I know. It's hard to be mad at them. Okay, look. My hamster is kind of a diva. My hamster's kind of a diva. Uh, let's see. That it was geriatric, yes, dude. It lived long past its time. Okay, look. Look at her! She has like a little mole. She has like a little mole on the right side of her face. It's so cute. It was 3 to 4. Okay. I was like, damn! They were bringing that thing back from the grave. She's a diva! She is! This is her in her little house. Isn't she so cute? Isn't she so cute? Hi, Chrissy! Hi. That's like a 150-year-old human. Yeah, that'd be fucking insane. There are people that are close. I think the oldest person was like 121 or something. Ah, she's so cute. I love her. Yes. Her enclosure was a lot. I mean, I had this enclosure already, but I had to buy a bunch of stuff to like put in it. Because my last hamster was a dwarf hamster. He was so small that not everything that I had originally was going to work. So I had to like completely redo everything and buy like a bunch of stuff. But yes, doesn't she? Yes, she does. She looks like she has lashes. She has like a little mole. She has like a little mole right here. Um, she's so cute. She's so cute. I really love how our enclosure ended up looking. It's very like natural looking, lots of like tree stuff, lots of sprays and like warm tones. Uh, but maybe I'll show you guys whenever I clean her cage. But she has totally like chewed through one of the legs on the platforms, and it's like 2 inch a 2 inch thick dowel of wood, and she just chewed right fucking through it. It's like gone. It's like slanted now, so I have to buy new fucking legs on it because she's just fucking insane, dude. She jumps, she's chewing, she's digging like crazy. She's just crazy. I love her so much. Look at her. I love her little hands. That's my favorite. Her little hands are always my favorite. It's so cute. I love her. She is so diva. Her pink little nose. She's the best. Um yes, they are. They are. She's insane, dude. And I've had a Syrian girl hamster before, but she was not like this one. This girl is a runner. Like I can't I can't like try and let her out of the cage because she'll jump off of my hand. Doesn't matter from what height, she's just gonna jump. She's gonna fucking try and travel around. The last time when I was cleaning her cage, I picked her up and she was doing this. She was doing this exact thing. And she was just looking at me, so I was like, "Oh my god, let me just get her on my hand." And she got on my hand and then she jumped out and she was on the floor and Squeaky had to like jump on the floor and like make a barrier around her so she wouldn't run away or like get stuck anywhere. But now she scares me. Cuz now I've never had this problem and I really really doubt that she's ever going to be able to actually get out because I mean, this enclosure that I bought for her is really really nice. And it was like $350, so it better be fucking nice, you know what I mean? Um but it's really it's like covered in plexi board. So it's really hard for her to try and like climb or get out of or chew around or anything. But even then, because she's so crazy, I get scared. I'm like, oh my god, she's gonna fucking chew out of it, and I'm gonna see a hamster on the floor. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna see a fucking hamster on the floor. She's a runner. She's a track star. Yes, she is. She is. She is a track star. But I love her. She's just so so cute. She's just so cute. I love her. She's the best. She makes me happy, and she's a little diva, and I love that for her, and I love that for us, and I love that for me. I really hope that in the future, uh, it's going to take a lot of patience, but I really hope that in the future she'll be more accustomed to being in my hands and not jumping out and stuff like that because I really would like to spend more time with her, not just like hovering over her cage, I'm kind of like a freak about it. Whenever she comes out, I just open it and then I look at her. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if you were like a little creature and every time you came out of your room, somebody, a giant, just opened your door and looked at you the whole time? Because that's what I do. And then I pet her. I pet her little back. Um, but I'm too scared to pick her up because she's gonna run. So I do what I can. Um, I try my best to uh to make sure that she stays safe. Am I being judged? She is. She is, and I'm judging her very sweetly. She's just so cute. I love her. I know. Not a single thought. Not at all. Not at all. Um. No thoughts. She doesn't like carrots that much. She likes lettuce way more. She does not like bok choy. I tried to feed her bok choy like twice and she did not like bok choy. She just left it there. So I had to take it out. And then the last time I tried to feed it to her by hand, she just walked away from it. So no bok choy, lettuce only. Sometimes carrots if she's feeling frisky. Um she likes sunflower seeds. She loves sunflower seeds, which I feel like is a really popular treat with Hamby. Um I want to get her mealworms, but mealworms kind of freak me out. So, yeah. For real! Bok choy slander for real! And it's really annoying because I always have bok choy like in the fridge because I eat a lot of bok choy, But I don't have that much lettuce because I don't have that many things that I cook lettuce with. So I don't really often have lettuce with me. But because she likes it, I'm like, well, I want to get lettuce, but what the fuck do I do? Do I just buy a whole head of lettuce for one hamster? Just a whole fucking head of lettuce? She's not gonna eat the whole thing! So I don't know. I'll figure it out. I usually try to throw in a little lettuce with her meals whenever I can get some lettuce or make something with it. My sister's a bearded dragon. The mealworms aren't that bad. Oh yeah, ooh, a bearded dragon. That's so cool. That's super duper cool. I really want to. I like reptiles, but I don't know if I'm going to eventually. I don't know if I'm ever going to get reptiles, but in the future, I'm really hoping I can get rats. Um, but that is for the far, far future when I have my own room for them and stuff. Because I really want to get rats one day, but they need a lot of room and they need like play space and stuff. So hopefully one day. Which also means that I probably can't get a cat, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. I all of my friends have cats. So I'll just live vicariously through them and I'll be the rodent friend. That's the problem with like loving rodents so much is like I I can never imagine a life without having a rodent that I don't know if I'll ever be able to get a cat. Should get a cat. I want one. I really do want one so bad, but I don't know if I can because I just love my little rodents too much. And I already lived a scary existence with cats in the house while having a hamster. That shit was so scary. Granted that the cats weren't mine, and the cats were generally like pretty okay, but there have been some scary freak accidents, so you know. I get nervous. I get nervous. Rats are incredibly high maintenance from what I've heard. Yes, and they are an incredibly long-term pet. I think their lifespan is around 2 to 3 years as well, the same as like hamsters and stuff. But because they live in packs, or they have to live with like more than one rat, I think at least 3. I think when you own rats, you want to have at least 3 because like they can't live alone. They have to live in packs. So like if one dies, then you have to get like another one basically, right? So that's what makes them kind of like a long-term pet. Um but I really like them. I really really like them. Squeaky really likes ferrets. Which I also really like ferrets, but I think they need like way more. I think they need like way more space and they also stinky. But they're funny. I really like ferrets too. I fucking love rodents. I just want a house full of rodents. I will be failing the health inspection. I will be. I just have too many rats. If a giant looked in my room, fed me, and gave me massages, I'd be cool. Yeah, right? Yeah. I gave her a penthouse. I gave her more than she has ever even known. I give her pets. I look at her and then I speak to her nicely. I'm like, hi, Peppa. Hi. I give her sunflower seed. You know, I think that's a pretty good life. I'm pretty like happy about giving her the life that I've given. I had a friend who had to give her rats medicine twice a day. The rats had the best life ever. Meant she had to be so dedicated to them to keep them alive. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, that's definitely not until like my future where I hopefully live in a house or and I have like the means to take care of my pets and stuff all the time. But yeah, I really really hope that I can get them one day. I know Shoto has some rats and I think it's always so fun whenever he shows his rats on like Twitter or like on stream and stuff cuz it's cool. It's cool. I think it's fun that there has been more it's like a more common thing to have pets like that nowadays, you know? And that now they're more properly taken care of. His rats try to dox it, they really do. It's so fucking funny. Oh, to be a spoiled pet rodent. I know. My friends say it all the time. My friends are always like, "Oh, I wish I was reincarnated into a hamster so you could take care of me." And I'm like, "Yes, I would take such good care of you. I would take such good care of you if you were a hamster. I would love you if you turned into a hamster, and I would take very, very good care of you." Um, yeah, I think it's fun, and I'm always down to like I'm always down to defend the hamster care. You know what I mean? I feel like there was a couple weeks ago, um someone had made a tweet about like the hamster cages with like the tubes and stuff being unethical and a bunch of people were like, why is this unethical? And I've had to crack my knuckles and be like, actually it's unethical because me getting in Twitter arguments about hamsters. I think it's hard because a lot of the times people will see like how I treat my hamster and they're like, "Wow, this is the happiest hamster ever. This is so overboard," or like whatever. And I'm like, "Yeah, but in my brain, this is kind of like the bare minimum, right? Because I mean, you are taking in a creature from the world and putting it in a small space. So you have to like represent the world in its own way and give it enrichment and encouragement and encouragement. I encourage my hamster to do things that she wants to do, okay? I whisper to her words of affirmation and I take good care of her. I love her. I love to take care of hamsters. It makes me feel, I don't know, in a world that is very hard to control everything, it's nice to create a perfect place for something in a way. And I think that's cool. I think it's fun because small rodents and stuff usually are seen as like lesser because they're small, but I don't believe that. They're little creatures to me and I love them. And I would like their the very short time that they have to be good. And yeah, that's nice. It's nice. It's nice. I do think maybe one day, if I'm able to, I would love to like breed hamsters and have like ethically bred hamsters because it's really not that common. I've trust me, I've looked so far and wide. Um, I've looked so far and wide for ethical like hamsteries and things like that, and they're always like across the country or whatever, or if they're even in the country, just because like hamster care is super feels super new to especially to America. But yeah, if I ever get the chance, I think that would be fun, but that's definitely like a lot of work in its own thing. Yeah. I have a friend who has guinea pigs too. Always need to see how much space they truly need. Yes, I love guinea pigs. I love how they squeak. Their squeaking is so cute. Imagine hearing words of affirmation in some rumbling tongue that you don't understand. Eventually, you'll understand, right? It's like immersion, right? If I say enough, if I say it enough times, eventually she'll start to understand, right? That's how I'm gonna start teaching her English. I'm gonna start teaching Pepper English. My last hamster was Vietnamese. His name was Toy, and he maybe he didn't understand Vietnamese, but I think he did. I think he did. That's his mother tongue. I took him into my Vietnamese household and I made him Vietnamese. So now he's immortalized and forever Vietnamese. He had a Vietnamese name. Yeah, that's just how it works. That's just how it works. Oh my god, I have so many tabs open. One of them was the pickle chips. Pickle chips, delicious. Yummy pickle chip. Okay. Vietnamese by association. Yes, exactly. Exactly. He grew up Vietnamese, so you know, he's allowed. Allowed. Okay. Oh my god, I've been talking for an hour? Jesus Christ, you guys. Damn, y'all talk a lot. Y'all talk so much. That's crazy. That's crazy. You guys have so much to talk about today. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna be honest. I want to play something. I was gonna open up Supermarket Simulator, but that shit is $20. So now I'm like, do I want to play Supermarket? I wonder if my cats are fluent in Puerto Ricans. Swear word vocabulary. They are. They say curse words whenever you're not home. I know they do. You could give Peak another try. I could give Peak another try. That was what I was thinking of. That is what I was thinking of. Unfortunately, I did start stream a little bit late today, which makes me kind of sad because that means I'm going to have to uh stream a little shorter. My streams have been a little bit shorter lately, which is kind of for my benefit because I just get like I don't know if you guys are like this, but I'm definitely the type of person that's like, I have strength to do one thing today. And it's like, if I have to work on something, then I'm like, I don't have the spoons to stream. Or if I stream, then I like stream for like 4 to 6 hours or whatever, and then I'm like, I don't have the spoons to do other things. So like I've been trying to break it up a little bit better so that I could do a little bit of something every day. You don't like us? Fuck. No, I don't. I don't. um yeah, I'm trying to break it up so that I can like do more things throughout the day, even if it's like less of each of those things, just so I can have more of a balanced schedule, I guess, you know? Because normally Kina got that persona time management. Yes, exactly, exactly. I get I get one thing in the morning, one thing in the afternoon, and then one thing at night. Okay? And usually that one thing at night and in the afternoon is streaming. So I have to manage my time a little bit better, which I've been pretty okay at. It's just that I am now that I have one more commission left. I turned in one of the commissions that I owed today, which I feel really good about because I'm pretty cheesed with how it looks, and I'm also pretty cheesed with um um my time management of it. So yeah, I have one more commission, and then after that, like I have to like fully lock in debut prep. I've already kind of started, and it's making me want to fucking pull my hair out, but I'm gonna do it because I love to make art and I love to create stuff. So I'm just going to like sit and do it. But yeah, I really have to like lock into my debut prep and stuff like that because there's just so many things that I want to make. And also just a lot of things that I have to make because I don't really have like the funds to hire a bunch of people or anything, so I've always kind of tried to be self-sufficient. You know what I mean? You got this! Yay! I do! Hi, QT, what's up? How are you? Or Hades. Oh my god, I keep thinking about it. I keep thinking about Hades, and then I'm like, I don't want to play something hard today. And then I play Peak, but Peak is easier. Peak is way easier than Hades, dude. Maybe we'll play more Peak. I think that'll be a good idea. I think that's um a good game to start on. I need to get on my Hades 2 run. Is it out already? Is it out of early access? I want to on Thursday. Maybe we can stream some Battlefield. I don't know. I'm really interested, but I think my computer can run it. I'm assuming my computer can run the stream with my model. But we'll see. I'm super excited though cuz the Battlefield beta opens back up on Thursday. Um that's probably what I would have played today if it was out. Damn, it's hot. I'm sweaty. I was waiting for a lot of updates. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, I feel like it's coming out really soon, I thought. That's what I heard maybe? Maybe I'm making shit up. I like to pull shit out of my ass. I like to lie and make stuff up to you guys. I think it's fair. I think it's fair. Do you guys ever lie to your streamer? It's technically out. Oh, you guys should lie to your streamers more. You should just make up a crazy story. I think that's a good lie. I think if you're gonna lie to your streamer, people lie to their streamers all the time. All the time. People love to come into the streams and then they Google translate something in Japanese and then they try to speak in Japanese all the time. They just roll out a lot of stuff little by little. Oh, okay, okay. I see. That's kind of cool. I think it's really cool that games do that nowadays instead of just waiting to release the full game. I guess that's more of a triple A sort of thing where you just kind of release the game all at once. Nema's laughing because they lie. They love to lie to their streamer. You should lie to Joel next time. I'm gonna tell my chat to lie to other streamers. Just make up a story. Not mad about it as long as it's isn't paying you cash over and over again. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's cool that you're able to just like buy a game and then get the updates constantly. One time at band camp. At band camp? What happened at band camp? Putting it on the schedule, lying to Joel. I love to lie. I think it's good. It's a good practice. And not like bad lies, you know what I mean? Like I'm going to lie and be like I ate a fish sandwich or something. See? No harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. Um, whenever I would meet like whenever I used to go to conventions, like anime conventions and stuff when I was younger, and I was more hmm, what's the word? When I was more mischievous, I'll say that. I'll say that I was mischievous. When I was more mischievous and I used to go to conventions and I would meet like drunk people, I would always introduce them or introduce myself to them as like a different name. You know? Like I'd introduce everybody else or I give everybody like a different name. And there was this one guy who was so fucking drunk off his ass that he saw me multiple times in the same day, and I guess he just didn't remember because he was just shit faced the whole time. And he would constantly be like, "What's your name?" Like, "Oh, nice to meet you. I'm blah blah blah. What's your name?" And I gave him a different name every time, and he never caught on. So I think lies like that are like fun. No harm, no foul as long as you did eat something. I did. I ate a corn dog and a fish sandwich to keep my lie going. Yes. But yeah, I think that's harmless fun. Harmless fun. Probably had many chances to lie to screamers. I'm just too scared to lie even on stream. That's so funny. No, that's good. You shouldn't lie. Well, I think lying is a healthy skill in healthy doses. You know, I think sometimes there are people that love to lie, generally, and they shouldn't. I love lying to my Uber drivers. Yes, yes. Always lie to your Uber driver. Always. If you know for a fact that you're never gonna see this person again, fucking lie. Whatever, whatever. It's fun. It's like fun and nice. You know. I used to lie all the time when I was a teenager about like K-pop boys, right? And then because I would have like K-pop boys on my profile or not my profile on my screensaver, and then the ladies at the grocery store or whatever, whenever I was like checking out, they would see my phone or whatever. They'd be like, "Who is that?" I'd be like, "That's my boyfriend." Because why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Okay, what? She's gonna go home and find out J Hope isn't my boyfriend. Okay, and okay, and that never didn't hurt anybody. Okay, it would be fun to be good at lying. I think so. Yeah, I think like it's it's fun to lie about stuff that like doesn't matter if you're like bullshitting somebody, right? That you're never going to see again or you're never going to meet again, or it's not like obviously don't lie to harm people or deceive. That's evil. Um but you know, I like to fluff up a story a little bit. I can make things a little interesting. I just give them perpetual side eye so they stay quiet and leave me alone until I leave. That's so fucking funny. That's so fucking funny. She's gonna go back home, find J Hope online, and go, "Damn, they're going out with a famous person." Yes, exactly, exactly. If she still believes me after that, then God bless her soul. God bless her soul that she thinks I have that much pull. God bless her soul. I'm gonna start doing that again from now on. Well, now I can't. Now they're too famous. Now BTS is too famous for me to say that J Hope is my boyfriend. It's fun to lie. It is. I'm turning into Sun. I'm hanging out with Sun too much. Writing the talk now. No, bestie, you can use it too. You can use it too. You can put Wano. You could put Wano as your screensaver, and then you could be like, "That's my boyfriend." You can. You don't have to write the doc. Put the doc down. Put the doc down. Put the doc down. You want to lie. You want to lie about Wonho too. She's got a new boyfriend right now, though. His name is what's his name? Xavier? Is it Xavier? I don't know the lads boys. I do not know the lads boys like that. But you know, they're not for me. That's from Love and Deep Space lads. Yeah, 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 yeah. Is that the one that Pinky likes? I know there's Raphael. I know there's Caleb and Xavier. And I think that's it. I think Caleb is like the really popular one. Or they're all kind of really popular, yeah? After finding I was an artist, they looked at the sticker I had in my water bottle and asked me if I drew it. It was an official MHA Bakugo sticker. You should have said yes. Yes. Yes, I did draw it. Did you know I wrote Boku no Hero? Did you know that? That's my OC, Bakugo. You know what? It is fun to lie. It is. It is. It is. They all got their fans. They're right for that. A good lie has to have a bit of truth to it, though. Yes, it does. And J Hope being my boyfriend has a little bit of truth to it. I've met him in person 3 times, so I think that's like about as good as going on a date or 3. At least one. At least one. That's true. It's all true. I'm not parasocial or crazy. I swear. I swear. I swear, you guys. I swear I'm normal. The only reason I know their names is because I watch Emirichu online. That's so. I gotta get into them. I do want to play it just to see what the hype is all about, and like, I don't know. I track my period in my journal, and I'm like, well, that should be a man's job. I'm gonna give it to a virtual man to track my period. I created Bakugo Katsuki himself. You did, you did. He's your OC, original character. It's like those people that make Sonic OCs and it's just Sonic or Shadow or whatever, like recolored. That's your Bakugo. In ancient times, if you had 3 interactions with a person, y'all were married. That's true. Exactly. Exactly. So basically, me and J Hope, we're tight. We're tight as fuck. Yeah, I'm buddies with J Hope. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are. We are buddies. I try not to brag too much about it, you know? I try not to brag too much about it. We go way back. We go way back. I've known him for so long. Known him for so long. I know the names from being adopted. Emo kid in the group of K-pop fangirls. I think I told you that one. That's right. That's right. That's so fucking cool, though. How fun is that? I think that's exciting. I love when like there's like one outlier that has been adopted into a group. I think that's always so much fun. And respect to you. Respect to you for not feeling pressured to care or like these men, but also like part of the part of a group, you know? Skipper, skipper, skipper. Okay, sure, we can listen. Yeah. Okay. I still don't know what to play. I guess I'm gonna open peak, but I'm so sweaty. I feel like it's too hot to play peak because I get sweaty. It makes me scared. I love that friend group. I'm glad. I'm glad. I feel like I'm very lucky now to have the friends that I have because they're all just like incredible and amazing. But I definitely grew up with a lot of shame and like what is it? Interest differences between the people that I was around and stuff. So I feel like I kind of actually when I was into K-pop, nobody else that I really knew wasn't that much into K-pop other than one other friend, and my other friends are not well. The other people that I was acquainted with were not really fucking with it that much. But whatever, I don't even care. I was pretty unapologetic about being a K-pop fan. I would wear like K-pop merch to school. I would sometimes wear like Lolita stuff to school, and not like good Lolita stuff. I mean like cheap cosplay Lolita stuff that I would like get at like conventions or whatever. And I would wear them to school. I was about that shit. But then, you know, as I got older, I continued to be shamed. Yup. Yup. As I got older, I continued to get shamed, and then I realized that I had to become more normal, and then I don't know. Now I'm like weird. Now I have like both, right? Now I'm like, man, I used to be so shameless. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. I can be whatever I want. I'm a bad bitch. I can be whatever I want. And then at the same time, I'm like, oh shit. I'm I'm a person participating in society, and people look at me weird now. So now I'm like in this weird limbo where I don't know what I want. Um you have found confidence and balance. I really have, which is nice. It's great. Um I think like I also just used to be really loud and obsessive about the things that I liked because I wanted to protect them so badly, you know? But now that I'm not really into like buying merch and things like that anymore because like I realize that like being a fan of something does not mean that I have to know. That was the thing. For a really really long time, I thought that like being a fan of something meant that you had to be like all in everything. You know what I mean? Like fucking phone wallpaper. I know all the trivia facts. This is my favorite character. I'm associated with this interest of mine. I have fucking eat a bag. I have like folders and posters and blah 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 and all of that. And I definitely like really really used to be that person, so much so that people would like associate certain things with me. And I think as I grew out of that, I kind of like didn't really know how to go about like the way that I carried myself and my interests anymore because I was always like, man, people always just very obviously knew what I was about because I was so open about it. And it's not that I don't want to be open about it anymore. It's just I'm not super interested in carrying like a merch thing or having like an anime t-shirt and stuff like that much anymore. My style and my interests have just like changed and become way more broad as a person. Um but yeah, sometimes I'm like, man, how will people know who I am if I'm not decked out in the one thing that I'm interested in? And I get confused. But I've definitely realized that like just generally I've grown and become I've become an amalgamation of all the things that I love. You know what I mean? And I'm becoming more comfortable with like with trying new things and being putting myself outside of my own box that I have created for myself, which is super cool. I enjoy. Friend groups should have diversified interests. More fun that way. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Uh I also used to hang out with like a lot of boys, and they weren't really like into K-pop obviously. I mean, they were, but like I had one friend that was like really into girl groups and stuff, but the other boys weren't like super interested in and stuff like that. They like cars and sports and video games. But the video games thing really did help me become friends with a lot of people, which is nice. It's still to this day, literally, as I'm streaming right now, like I am making more connections and friends and like uh talking to more people and stuff because I love video games, which is super cool. I love video games. They're awesome. They're awesome. People say mean shit all the time to my friends for liking K-pop. I have no idea why. It's because people don't like things that are different. Because people love to be like, you don't even understand. You don't even understand the language. Why are you listening to it? And then they put on Despacito. Always, dude. And then they're like, oh shit, Gangnam Style kind of goes off. And then now suddenly they're all their minds have been changed. You know what I mean? I told you guys a story about that before about my middle school boyfriend would like always clown on me for liking K-pop, and then one day he came to school with a Gangnam Style shirt, and I was like, "You don't even fucking like that shit. You're a liar." And then he got mad at me. Well, that's what he fucking gets. Fucking poser? Fucking poser? What do you know about Gangnam Style, huh? Nothing. Nothing. You don't know shit about Gangnam Styles. Gangnam Style goes hard. Gangnam Style does go hard. Hi, Waffler, what's up? Gangnam Style goes actually crazy. Gotta call out the posers. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gatekeeping. I'm a gatekeeper. I'm a gatekeeper. I just be like, if people say mean stuff to people about their music. That's like screaming at someone for liking chocolate ice cream instead of vanilla. It makes no sense. Yeah, Nema, if you like pancakes and you fucking hate waffles, duh. Duh. That's just how it works. You're not allowed to have nuance. You have to like exactly what I like, okay? And if you aren't exactly like me, then I fucking hate you. How dare you like more than one thing? How dare you? How dare you like different things than me? How dare you? I don't understand you, and now that makes me hate you. You haven't lived that life like I have. Exactly. Exactly. I watched Gangnam Style before it went viral. Okay? 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 So don't be fucking coming up to me wearing a Gangnam Style shirt. Don't be coming up to me wearing no Gangnam Style shirt when you don't listen to K-pop. I only like opening doors. I can never close them. It's not my ninja way. Yeah, it makes too much noise. That's why. Polarized or die. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Have the same opinion as me or I kill you. Okay, you hipster. Yeah, I'm a hipster. Yeah, I knew it before it was cool. I was already cool before everybody else was cool. Yeah. Sweater weather? Yeah, I already knew that song before anybody else knew that song. BTS? Yeah, I already knew BTS before everybody else knew BTS. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's just how I am. You merely adopted the oppa. I was born in it. Yes. Fuck. That's so good. That's a good one. I'm kind of already into that. I've been through that phase. Yeah, been there, done that. Whatever. You guys aren't special just because you just figured it out. I always hated that. But I'm not gonna. I did. Did everybody else have that phase? Did you guys all have like a hipster phase a little bit? I definitely did a little bit. Um, but I think I only had that because I was like low key a gatekeeper of the things that I liked. Because people were mean to me about the things that I liked. So I was like, well, I'm better than you anyway. And I was right. I was better than a lot of them. Because guess what? Guess what? Guess who's loving BTS now, huh? Look at who's all loving BTS now. Look at who's loving Open Gangnam Style now, bitch. It wasn't them before. I know Franz Ferdinand before they got an anime opening. I still get it. I I knew Eve before they did the opening for Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah. Yeah. I was an Eve fan since way back then. Y'all don't even know. I have his first album or second album. I don't actually know. I don't I feel like um one of the ones that I really had uh like gatekeepy issues with for a little while was Persona 5, which is crazy because I mean, like it's so fucking huge now and it's so dumb to like try and gatekeep obviously, right? But I used to definitely be like, I played Persona since I was a child. You guys wouldn't understand. Anybody that had anything bad to say about Persona 5 would be like, you just don't get it. You don't get it. You don't understand it like I do. Obviously, I'm not like that anymore. Um, Sorry to all the Akechi fans that have me blocked. Respect to you guys. I don't care that much anymore. You should still have me blocked though. I still hate that motherfucker. I still hate him. Yep. I had a Paramore CD that I kept away from my sister for a year. Oh my god. I think it's just because like that's kind of the people that I grew up around. I had a middle school friend that was like, I'm gonna show you the song I really love, but you're not allowed to put it on your playlist because it's my song. So I just thought it was like normal to like gatekeep shit. You know what I mean? Because that's just like the type of interactions that I had growing up. And then when I got into K-pop, I realized that like, oh, people are you're supposed to share things you like with other people. That's like totally a more enjoyable experience to find other people that share and like and love the same things in the same way that you do, you know? It's just it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy how your brain can change. Can't remember being gatekeeping with anything. Probably was gatekeeping with something at some point. Just can't remember. That makes sense. Usually I recommend people stuff who were getting into something that was already becoming popular. Ah, yeah. And that's the more enjoyable way. Hi Toast, what's up? That's definitely like a more enjoyable way to do things, you know? I remember like I think like just being a kid and being on the internet and everybody is so like trying to find themselves and stuff, so you like try to hold on to these things that make you feel like you um because you don't really know who that is or what that is yet. And like I remember I was on Facebook a lot as a kid. Okay, I told you guys about the Utsong Facebook era. I was on that K-pop shit on Facebook all the time. Um I remember I had a friend that I was really okay for a really long time. I was known for loving the K-pop idol G Dragon. Like I was known as like the G Dragon stan, right? Not like people knew me, but the people who did know me knew me as that, right? And I remember when I was like 14 or something like that, another girl, I was the chosen G Dragon stan. I remember when I was like 14 or 15 or maybe even 16, I don't even remember. I was on Facebook and one of my friends commented under like one of my G Dragon posts that I made or something. And then their friend replied to them and were like, "You know, I don't like you when you talk to other people that listen to him. Like, they're mine and you know that they saved my life. So I don't know why you're friends with other people that listen to them." I was like, "Oh my God, bitch. Oh my God, relax. Relax. Because I'm the chosen one, okay? You gotta sit down. You gotta sit down. You know who was known for being the G Dragon stan? Me. So why are you in my comments telling me that I'm not allowed to listen to this fucking band? Whoever you think you are, I am. Yes, exactly. It was really fucking funny to me. I was shocked. I genuinely like flabbergasted. But I really do hope that they have found some peace and that they are ready to share love with the world and their interests in music with the world. Could you imagine? Because at the time I was like, Shoddy, if you were his only fan, we would not be here because you would be his only fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many fans do you think it takes for somebody to become famous? Because I promise you, it's just not you, Shoddy. I promise it's not just you putting him on the charts. I promise. I always thought it was so funny to me. The Gatekeep Wars. It was the Gatekeep Wars. My Vocaloid session was made for spreading the brain rot to willing participants. Yes, exactly. Hi, okay, guy, what's up? Yes. You gotta share. You gotta share the brain rot with other people. That's what makes it fun, you know? Um, I think there's always like a safe amount of gatekeeping, but I think that there is a limit, right? Gatekeeping needs to be kept at like 8%. And I mean that it's so seriously. I mean that as a real number, okay? A real number in your heart, in your mind. 8%. 8% is a good amount to gatekeep or want to have the feeling of gatekeeping something a little bit. Because like, you know, sometimes like the wrong parties do get their hands on things and totally the message of whatever it is goes over their head or whatever. And I think that happens a lot as the world and the internet and interests become broader and more intermingled with one another. But yeah, 8% is a really healthy number. That's about as much gatekeeping as I have in my heart. And I think it's done me well, personally. Uh, it's me. I have 4 billion phones constantly playing this song. The one streamer, you buy 4 million of his albums every time, and he's like, "Oh my God, the people love it. The people are loving me. The people are loving it. Yes." That's what I need you guys to do. I need one of you guys to play me on 4 million phones. Can I get that? Can I get that from you guys? Can I get you guys to play me on 4 billion phones so that I can become famous and then you guys can gatekeep me as much as you want. I think that would be so fun. Yes. And you can gatekeep me all you want. It'll be so fun. I love how my boyfriend's little baby stepsister, who only speaks French, saw me playing Miku game while wearing Miku shirt and called me Miku because of it. Oh, that's so cute. Aw, that's really, really cute. You just have to tell them your name is Miku. This is where you start to lie, Nema. This is where you have to start lying. Gatekeep the dog. No! Don't gatekeep me! Spread me far and wide, like my ashes. Like my ashes in the future. When I die, I'll get my ashes and then I'll send each of you guys one dust particle. Will that make you happy? And then I'll be with all of you. We can just gather funds for a Times Square ad running. Do you think that works? People are gonna be like, who the fuck is this? I don't give a fuck about this shit. Maybe somebody's gonna be like, oh my god, I love VTubers. I'm gonna give this VTuber $2 million. When I left her house, she said, bye, Miku, and I sobbed. That's so cute. Bye, Miku. Bye. I'm gonna go to Walmart or something at streaming time, then connect all the TVs. Play me in a Best Buy. Play me in a Best Buy. I'm confused by the logistics of this dust particle situation. Don't worry, Canes. I've got it figured out. I'll put my ash in a little baggie. It's gonna be in a little dime baggie, you know, like like drugs. In a little dime baggie. It's gonna have one particle of my ash in, and then, well, I guess you can decide what you want to do with it afterwards. That's all. You just have to decide what you're gonna do with it afterwards. I would like you to keep it. Maybe you could sell it for $1 million for one dust particle. Maybe somebody is out there that would want my dust particle for $1 million. So is it your ghost doing it? Yeah, probably. I mean, my dog will probably do it. I think Ollie will pack and ship them himself. My hamster might partake, but she's gonna live forever, so I think we got it figured out. Don't worry. Don't worry, Canes. You'll get one. You'll get one. You might even get two because you're a mod. You know what? I'll even throw in an extra one because you got a founder badge. So that's 3 dust particles to Canes. So that's already a lot. The value has already tripled. So that's pretty cool. I think that'll be exciting for you. For you and for me. It'll be yummy. But you don't have to eat. I would prefer if you. Well, I was like, I would prefer if you didn't eat me. But now I'm like, maybe that's fine. I watched. Do you guys know Rosanna Pansino? I feel like that's kind of a dumb question. I feel like everybody knows who Rosanna Pansino is. But in case you don't, she is like a really big cooking YouTuber, and her father passed away, and she grew his ashes into a weed plant and then smoked the weed plant. And I'm like, that's amazing. That's so, like, I don't know, what a, like, fun and cool way to honor your dad, because she used to, like, smoke weed and stuff with him, and he said that was one of his dying wishes or something, was to, like, be smoked or something. So I think that's fun. You guys have to smoke me. Just one puff, okay? One puff. Rolled her father into a pack. Yes, the dad joint. Dad joint. Oh my god. That's what you guys have to do. You have to smoke the daddy joint. I believe in you. You have to eat the whole weed, the whole thing. You have to chew it, stem and all. Stem, seeds, the little fuzzy parts. You have to eat the keef, all of it. The daddy joint is wild. The daddy joint. Can we get a Kida branded joint? Dude, that'd be so fun. I think that would be fun. That would be exciting, actually. I care a lot about my merch though. So if I ever had like weed merch, it would be like top class, top class. You're getting the finest, the finest what are they called? Cannabinoids. Yes, yes, yes. I'm thinking scientifically. I'm back. Hi, son. Hi, Masney. I don't smoke, but I keep it in a shrine. The finest kush. Yes, exactly, exactly. You don't have to smoke. I'll make edibles. I'll make all types. I'll make all versions. I'll make an edible version. I'll make a joint. I'll make a dab pen. I'll make a cigar. I'll make I'll make all of it, and it'll just have me inside, and it'll be the daddy weed bar. It'll be so fun and exciting. But you guys have to wait 60 years because I got 60 years left. So, which means you guys also have to stay alive for 60 years. That's the only way that this plan is going to work out. You did the supplier. I'm your plug. Yes. Yes. The doggy plug. I promise. It'll be really delicious. It's gonna be the craziest high you've ever had in your life. And if you've never, then I'll make a soda. I'll make a kida soda. Where I have business ideas already. Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna spill any more ideas. There's there's too much writing on this, so I have to keep it secret. Best I could do is 10 years. Nuh-uh. 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 You gotta do 60. I'm sorry. It's 60. I trust Kita as my plug. You should. Actually, you shouldn't, because I don't actually know anything about growing or or selling or distributing. Sometimes I remember having like I didn't start smoking until I was like an adult. So I didn't really start smoking until I was like 23, 24-ish, like a lot. Um luckily. So I remember like people would be like, "Oh my god." Like joking around being like $20 for a gram and I would be like, "Ha, yeah." I have no idea. I have no idea that's a lot or a little. Well, now I know because I like have patronized, right? Um or have been a patron. Is that the same? Did you use that verb like that? Anyway, it's much more expensive in legal states because you have to pay a $4 billion worth of taxes. But I've learned. I've learned. Pita soda would be lime, maybe? Yes. Oh, maybe it would be. That's not even a soda. I was gonna say maybe it would be green. The green soy milk. Green soy milk. Yum 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 yum. Would keto soda taste Sprite because green? I think it would have. Yes, I think my my soda would be electrifying like a Sprite, but maybe like a little melony and maybe like a little bit more like sour, not sour, but like tangy. I'm imagining it right now. I'm thinking of the notes in my mind. Uranium soda. Yes. Electrified Sprite. Yes, exactly, exactly. Electrified melon soda, uh, lemon, electrified lemon melon soda. That sounds really yummy, actually. I think that's a good. I think that's a good idea. A good idea. One drink and you have enough calories for a lifetime. You start glowing green. You just turn into me. Your hair starts turning green. You start growing a tail. You start growing ears. Um, yeah. You keep your human ears just like mine. See? You turn into a dog, just like me. Just like how I turned into a dog. And that's what the drink will do to you. And it'll be really delicious and all worth it, I think. Yep. 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 Wait, so that's how we get dog people? Yeah, you drink the juice. You drink the dog juice and you become like this. That's my lore from now on. I actually thought about this. I was like, for my debut, I gotta think of like, I don't have to think of lore, but I wanted to like, I know people are gonna be like, why the fuck do you have 4 ears? And it's because I turned into a dog, not I was not born as a dog. And I think that's a good explanation because that's quite literally what happened. Um, I turned into a dog. And um if you know, you know, because I was not always a dog. I did turn into one. So it only makes sense that I would keep my ears and they wouldn't replace them. I grew a tail and dog mannerisms. Well, that was already there, but the ichor, it's like viscous and oh, like slurm. That's what I imagine. My imaginary drink is slurm, like like Futurama. Yes, 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 yes. Maid Week. Yes, Maid Week. I miss Maid Week. We should bring that back. Who up slurming? Who up slurming they slurm? Me. I miss Maid Week. We should bring it back. I feel like it's just a lot harder now because 2D models require so much more stuff to get like an outfit added onto it. Um I mean they do have those like the bodies. They have like those pre-rigged bodies where you can like put your head on. And I tried to do that, but it's weird. My head doesn't fit. Actually, I wonder if I still have it. Hold on. Do I still have this? Is this different? Oh, that's a pen. I thought I had one. Hold on. Let me see. Is this the one that's just the head? This song is called Green Juice. Oh my god. That's crazy. This one? I think this is the one where I'm just a head. Yep. Ooh. Ooh. What happened? What? No head? Yes, head, actually. Hold on. I swear I had a body on this bitch. Where is it? Where's my body? Is it no head? Oh, where are my glasses? Wait, what? Oh, there's my. Sorry, I felt naked. Okay. I had a body for this. It got no body. I was saying, what the dog doing? The dog's just floating around. Oh shit! Hi, Cloudy. This is what happens when you drink too much slurm. It is, it is. Where the fuck is the body that I wanted to use? I don't know how to do it. Uh I had something here. I had something here, but I don't know where it is anymore. Let's see. Item setting, scene setting. Is it the scene? I guess I don't have it anymore. What's this? Oh, not that. No kiwi here. There's no kiwi here. Is there? Wait. Not on this model. Here, I'll pull her out. I'll pull her out though. Kida has become a Dulahan. Yes, I was going to. My idea was because I don't have. Uh, wait. Sorry, I'm getting lost. What the fuck? Am I locked? Oh, there I am. Um. Okay. The reason why I have this is because I was going to use one of those pre-made models that like I was gonna use one of those pre-made body models that like you can attach your head onto, right? But the thing is my body and head are such a weird fucking shape that it doesn't really work that well with fuck up. It doesn't really work that well with um a lot of the body like pre-makes. So I was going to for Halloween be a Dullahan, but I don't know where the body went. Not for this Halloween. That was for last Halloween, and then I didn't end up doing it. I ended up doing the harmonica stream, which was a lot of fun. What's the opposite of Dullahan? What is? No, I have a Dullahan. I just don't know where my body is, but I have my head. I have head. I have head. I don't know. I guess I don't have it anymore. That kind of sucks. I thought I did. I could still do all this. Okay, I'll put my body back. Uh wow, I have so many models on here. That's crazy. I forget I have both of Pinky's old models and Ron. And what's this? Is this the body? Is this the body I was gonna use? Oh no, it isn't. This is okay. This is not the body I was gonna use. Oh, 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 oh! It doesn't fit. Who is that? Who's that? Who's that? No idea. Wouldn't the opposite of a Doulahan just be a normal human? I guess so. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think every now and then I like to bring out my old model, and I think that's fun. It's fun. I have a good time. I have a good time bringing out the old models. I need to use my 3D model again. Um, I wonder if it'll break if I try to use it right now. It might. I haven't used this in so long either. We could be doggy for a little while. My hat. Oh, I don't know if I like the ears up. I think it's a little strange. Oh, I'm trying to remember what all of them are. I haven't used this one in a little bit either. Hi! It's so cute. I love like I love how much the movement. Jindo did such a good job. Um and I think this is one of the last or maybe the first like 3/4 models that they did for a while. So, yeah. It's fun. I need to use it more, but I feel like people aren't as excited about this. Like it's fun every now and then to have this like funny little guy, but I feel like people love the pretty model, you know? People are more attracted to like the pretty anime girl. Yeah. The puppy's so adorable. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, ah. I wish my tail wagged a little more. That's the best I can do. Do you Oh wait. Okay. What do you guys think my eyebrows are my eyes or do you think my eyes are my eyes? How do you see this? Do my eyes look like my cheeks? Sometimes I'll like commission an art, and then they'll draw the eyes as the cheeks, and then the eyes as like eyeballs, and I have to be like, hey, actually, the yellow dots are my eyeballs. It's more clear to see like this. Yes, it's way more clear to see like this. E, they're my eyes. They're my eyes. My eyebrows are on the top. I was sure the yellow was the eyes because of how derpy it looks. It fits so well in the best way possible. Yes, it's perfect, isn't it? I love it. Also like this. Ah. I love the angry one. It's so cute. The eyebrows and eyes always throw me off. The eyebrows are my nub brows. And it's harder to tell because like I have nubby brows, but you can't really tell in this model either. Um you can't really tell that I have nubby brows in this model because I have so like let's see. You can kind of see it. Look into my eyes. See, do you get it? Do you get it? My eyes are yellow and I have like little teardrop brows. Ugh. Sorry. Hiccup and I burped. It is lying. They have a blush that blinks in the other model. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Here, I'll show you guys my old one. I love to pull this one out. I know a lot of people like don't sometimes they just like throw away their model. but I like to bring it out. Oh my god, it's just so weird. Oh, the rigging. Crazy. My mouth is also fucking huge. I do like this one though because I look very like androgynous, right? But this model, I will say, I think it was also just because of like the era of VTubing at the time. Um but I have never had so many people be so weird about like my gender presentation than I have with this model, which is so fucking weird. People would always be like, "Is that a boy or a girl?" And I'm like, none of your business, bitch. None of your business, bitch." No, I didn't say that. I was nice. I get the visual part of my brain is just like those black part eyes. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Um, yeah, I like it. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. If you guys like the short hair on Kita, then be ready. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. No more, Mr. Nice Guy. No, I'm not as nice as I used to be anymore. And I think that's a good thing. People are really fucking annoying and stupid. Also, there's too many children on this app that try to pretend to not be children. Sick of it. Shut up! Shut up. I'm not being nice to you anymore. But yeah. What other expressions do I have? Oh shit! I have actual expressions. It's hard. Ooh, the heart eyes. That was good. Ooh, the smug. My mouth is so big. The smug is so good though. Shit. Maybe I'll put this model out again. Oh wow, I never really noticed the eyelashes. The eyelashes are like really cute. What else I got? Blush? Are these both blush? I guess both of these. Oh wait. Is one of them? Oh, none of them is the ear wiggle? No, I guess not. I used to have an ear wiggle thing. Where's my ear wiggle? Did you get treated like V4 V flower for looking androgynous? What does that mean? What does V4 V flower mean? The ear wiggle doesn't work? Ah, okay, let me see. The ear wiggle here was not what you are thinking. It was like hold on. I have like windshield wiper. Where is it? Ah, I'm like, beef flour animation. Oh no, that's idle. Hotkey action. Change idle animation. Set unset expression. Expression. Blush, cry, happy, smug. Nope. Change idle animation. Animation idle. Nope. I have no fucking clue. I don't know where it went. That's what happened. This model is from fucking 2020. RM change. So true. So true. So true. Featuring Wale. I think it's Wale, right? I only know one Wale song. It fucks though. Well, two Wale songs now. Oh yeah, if you look at the rigging on this, it's also interesting because like look at the shadows. It's very 2021, I will say. And that's okay. Um this rigger, I really love the model art. It's like so clean. I love the way that the way the model art looks. It's so clean. It's so cute. I had a really good time with this rigger. I felt really bad about it because I had a great experience with this rigger and I recommended them to a lot of people. This is just what happens when you become a VTuber, okay? When you become a VTuber, people are you run into like really good artists and then those artists are like, "Yeah, I'm going to make a living off of this." And then those artists realize that it's actually a lot harder to do that than you would think, and then they don't promise the other people the same things that they have promised you or like have succeeded with you. And yeah, so I recommended a lot of people to this rigger, and I felt really bad because like a year or two later there was like a huge Google Doc that was like, this person has not finished like any of their work in like the past however long. I was like, oh, that's what I get. That's what I get. But I think I don't remember. I don't remember, but I think the rigger it did end up like apologizing and like finishing a lot of work, if not all of it, which is like a lot more than a ton of people can say, right? How could you? Your fault. No. Which is, I mean, they ended up finishing a lot of stuff, if not all of it, and that is a lot more than a lot of people can say because people just be dipping. People just be dipping. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of evil and crazy. I think that's all the old models I got. This was my first live 2D model. I was a 3D VTuber pretty much all before this. Um, because 3D was way cheaper back then in comparison. And I think in the EN world, 3D was like way, way more popular. Um, but Live 2D kind of like took over, right? Because it became totally way easier accessible for the EN market. And then also like 3D has changed so much now and has like improved so much. Now there's like full body tracking and all of that kind of stuff that it's actually, I would say it's even more 3D or even more expensive to get a 3D model now than a live 2D. Um but yeah, they're about the same, I would say. Wasn't 3D Pog because you can port it to VR chat and games too? Yeah, I think so. The reason I had a 3D model was because I had made myself a Vroid model because I didn't really know about VTubing generally, like at all. I had watched one VTuber and then I was like, that sounds fun. And then I had a friend at the time that was like, we should do it. It's really easy to do. I know how to set it up. We just have to make 3D models. So I made my 3D model in Vroid. And then yeah. If I was at my computer, I'd be throwing an old clip right now. Oh my god, you love to throw in the old clips. It's so crazy to think about because I was like, wow, I was so like innocent and pure before, and I didn't really have any expectations of like where any of the streaming and stuff was going to go. So I was just kind of like having the time of my life. And now still have like a lot of fun, but I really try not to be pressured by like numbers and things like that. But I mean, I think it's just natural to want to be seen and want to be successful and stuff like that. So now I like care a little bit more, and it's also like so big now, and saying one wrong thing can lead to so many like misunderstandings and stuff nowadays that I get like as uh I'm not as like free spirited, I feel like, as I used to, which kind of sucks. But yeah, it's like a parent breaking out the baby pictures. You really are. Gates is a real one though. I know he feels warm in his heart when I pull this model out. You're looking at the baby pictures right now, dude. This is the baby picture. The reason why I got this model actually was because I at the time I was like, man, I kind of need to like catch up to the wave of like what everybody else was kind of doing. So I got this model, and it's not that I don't really love it. I think it's very, very cute. I think it was really good for its time. I love the rigging. I think they did a really good job. I love the art on its own. But yeah, it's definitely it was definitely a model that I got because it was available to me within my budget at the time. So yeah. Yeah. Um but I still really like it. I think it did what it needed to do for me. I didn't really like I'm only half body. I don't have legs. I don't have legs. But the only reason I got like this off shoulder thing was because like everybody had this on their VTuber design. It was like you had to have the off shoulder jacket on your VTuber design. And I also wanted to like be more androgynous, which did work. And but it definitely made people like super weird towards me. Oh, now it's like now the VTuber community is like hella gay, right? Like it's harder to find a VTuber that isn't gay. I feel like so it's like fine now. I kind of just like become part of the melting pot, which is really really cool. But yeah. Now that's Teen Kita. This is Teen Kita. This is. I wish I had my original 3D model because then I would show it to you guys. But I only have. Let's see. I have the one that I have for my current design now. Hi, Waisu. What's up? Thank you for the 12 months. Thank you, thank you. How are you? On God, wearing hoodies like that is kind of slay. IRL or VTuber. Yeah, absolutely. I wear really big jackets, so sometimes I'll always have like, or not always, but sometimes my jacket will just like fall off my shoulder. And I'm like, whatever, you know. I wear my jackets like that sometimes. But I think I've definitely realized that there was no point of me copying like the what was popular in the VTuber community because it wasn't making I don't know. I like this one a lot. Um but I think in the same way that like I felt like in the same way that this was like teen Kita, I definitely feel like this was a phase. This was a phase for sure. Um yeah. I wish there was more, a little bit more to it. Uh because there's not a lot of rigging going on. But that's not the rigger's fault. That's my fault for like not asking because I knew I wouldn't really use toggles and stuff. But things have changed so much that I'm more interested now. Now I'm more interested. I wonder how far I can zoom it because this is a huge. I could be pretty close. This is a huge model file. Just look at the lines. They're so clean. They're so clean. They're so cool. And it's also really funny because this model artist that did this art now does like mostly NSFW stuff. Which is really funny to me. Because they used to never. And I also used to not have like I used to have like a open open chat. I used to allow non-adults into my chat and now I've realized that I don't. I have no reason to talk to it. I barely have any reason to talk to a 19-year-old. Why the fuck would I let a 16-year-old in? And then why the fuck would I let a 13-year-old in here? Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No, no, no. No, no. If you were so lucky to have been a minor and then became an adult in the time that you have been watching me stream, then congratulations because I would have booted your ass out of here if you were still like that also would have been I don't know, weird for me. Anyway, let's go back. Throw into the mines. Yes, exactly. Let's go back. We must go back. We must go back. Shroom. Yay! Yay! You've been streaming for 5 years. I have. My 6-year anniversary is actually in February. Oh, my 6-year anniversary is in February, so I've been here for a bit. It's been fun. I really like it. Like I think there is a lot of pressure when people are like, I've been streaming since 2020. Like VTubers that have been streaming since like 2020 and they haven't hit like partner or made it or blah 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 and all that stuff, right? I feel like I understand that a lot. But at the same time, like me personally, I've been very like on and off and very inconsistent with my streaming stuff. So like I don't really worry about it too much. I really love to VTube because like I get to do art stuff, you know. And if that never gets like I don't know, if I never get a million viewers from that, then whatever. I think that's cool. I think it's cool to be able to stuff that I like, have fun, and yeah, yeah. You do learn so much, and that's like great. I love to do that. I have never really agreed with the graduation of like YouTubing and stuff because like I can never see a time in my life where I would ever want to stop creating and share what I create. So, you know, And even if that means that only like fucking 10 people see it or whatever, then whatever. That's cool. I put something out in the world that I feel good about, that I feel happy about, that makes me feel fulfilling, and I like that. I think that's cool. Sun beating Kita down. Yes, I sweating. Oh no, Sun, that Sun. Oh, I forgot about him. I made a lot of friends through VTubing. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think like I think graduating is totally fine. I think it's fair. But I do like, yeah, graduate, they are like funerals. I think it's kind of crazy when people are like I'm done and then they disappear like for forever. You know what I mean? Like there are so many VTubers out there that I know that have graduated and they're gone forever. And I don't know. I think it's okay. I think that's fine. I think it makes a lot of sense to move on in that way. But you know, I missed it. Yeah. You never struck me as a make or break kind of streamer to BH. As long as you're having fun, there's no reason to stop. Yeah, totally. I think like I started streaming because I thought it would be fun one day and I wanted to do art on stream, and then I ended up liking it way more than I ever expected. So like I think if my sudden shift or my sudden goal was to like I'm gonna blow up and I'm gonna become famous and that was my only goal, and that like doesn't really make sense for the path that I have like originally laid for myself, you know? Um but yeah, it's so nice when people reach out. Yeah, yeah, it is. I try to I try to like keep in touch with my friends that are, um not not as present anymore, but it still gets tough sometimes. Blows up real. Yeah, I definitely miss a lot of people. Um Soul Nako is definitely one that I think about often. She was literally the first VTuber I ever watched. She's the reason I started VTuber. Um Solnako is not only the first VTuber I ever watched, but she was the first person on Twitch that I ever watched and like subscribed to. So like I miss her a lot. But I still think about them sometimes, you know? It's nice that she sometimes like tweets every now and then. Oh, yeah. I think it's nice. I think it's nice. And because I've been around for so long, I've known a bunch of people that like have become like this is not in a derogatory way by any means, but there are definitely people that become like way too popular and busy to like keep their like acquaintanceships and things like that. People have moved on to companies, people have become different people have just changed overall. Like 5 years is a really long time to be around a bunch of people who were experiencing something really new and exciting for the first time together. And you all change and go different paths and stuff, even though it's within the same sphere. But yeah, I don't know. It's fine. I'm happy. I'm happy that you guys are here and are chatting with me at all. Like anytime I do a stream that's a just chatting stream now, I'm like, wow, I didn't know that I was still capable of doing that because I didn't know that people cared enough to like listen to me talk. Which is crazy, right? Because I've been doing this for 5 years, but yeah, I've been very, very lucky to have as dedicated of a group of people as you guys. So it's really cool. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Recently went to some room of streamers I used to watch, and they were like, "Whoa, you're a blast from the past." Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, because like you remember people. You seriously remember people. I have like I had I have to go through my VIP list again, but there was definitely some really really old VIP lists people that are still on my list that like have not come to my stream in years. And the last time I was like cleaning it out, I was just like, man, I like just remember these people so fondly that like I don't have the heart to like take their VIP away, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's literally been like 3 years. I literally have not seen them in like 3 years, and I don't know. That's why like let's be real. I only have one active mod, but all of my mods are still my mods because like I love them, and I'll never forget the years that like we were all together doing like the I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. I love it. It's great. I think it's cool because you just find like a connection and stuff with people, and it's fun. Because why not, man? Why not? Unmod Sammy! Oh my god! Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna unmod her. I miss her! Where'd she go? She used to be so shy, and I'm so proud of her. Now she makes like she just always plays games with people and stuff, and she just makes so many friends and stuff now, and I love that. I love that. It's cool. VTubing has really done so much for so many people, and like in more ways than you could ever imagine. Not even just like money and fame or like sponsorships or blah 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 whatever. But yeah, I think she's either still in vet school or is a vet. One of the two. One of the two. Yeah. I'm work from home today, so I just saw people on Twitch and decided to say hi. That's nice, Waffler. I appreciate that. Thank you for saying hi. And I hope working from home has been nice. I like it. PT BT. Cloudy, you're so fucking funny. Every time I play a BTS song, you're on that shit. You're my army besties. Army. I purple you, army. Yeah, I think it's fun. I love to stream. I'll stream for as long as I can, wherever, you know? I don't think I'll ever graduate. Like, genuinely. I think if I ever stopped being a VTuber for whatever reason, I mean, there are many reasons, right? VTubing is really just fucking expensive. If my computer decides to explode one day and I can't do like VTuber streams and stuff, like, there are many reasons why it is, you would quit being a VTuber besides like just being tired of it, whatever. Um, but I I don't think I'll ever like just disappear off the internet. So I will just never graduate because I'll always be around, you know, whether it's like making art or just like I don't know, posting stupid shit or like streaming once a month. Like I used to. I used to stream once a month. If even. I used to stream like once every couple of months because I fucking we don't talk about the life I was living. But but um yeah, I don't know. I'll always be around. I don't see myself like leaving forever because I don't know. Why the fuck would I do that? I'm gonna be on the internet as long as the internet exists. That's just how my life has been. I've been on the internet since I was like fucking 10 years old, and I will be on the internet until I'm 110. Like, that's just how it's gonna be. I'm gonna be a fucking 110, and I'm going to say my heinous, terrible opinions on the internet, and everybody's just gonna be like, this fucking old senile bitch, and I'm gonna be like, yeah. 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 A VTuber felt so bad during their graduation was Mume. Oh, Mume, yeah, she's, yeah, great. I think she's, but yeah, it makes me really sad that like, you know, people's health stuff aren't able to allow them to the thing, keep doing the thing you want to do. But it's cool because a lot of people have also overcome like a lot of health issues and stuff like that. Like, I mean, like Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse has such a incredible story, and it like continues to become more incredible. Unfortunately, as shit continues to be thrown at her, but it's like really cool and inspiring. You know, you're gonna be the Germa of VTubers. Yes, exactly, exactly. Germa. I've never watched a Germa stream, but there was a single photo of Germa, a single meme photo of Germa that changed my life perspective, like genuinely. That I appreciate him and I hope he never leaves because it changed my life. It was the picture of him with his hand, not the smiling German. No, no, no. It's the one where he's reaching his hand out and it says "Let's unlearn shame together." I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. That's incredible. I actually have a redraw of that exact photo. Let me see if I can find it. It's real. It's real. Let me see if I can find it. I had it. Ah, I have so many files. Da, 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 da. Wow, I have so much fan art too. Um, I have all of the fan art that I've ever received saved in a folder, and like even stuff from like way, way back from 2020, 2021. I kept them all. I love it. Where is this? Let's. Ah, here it is. Oh shit, it's turned. Why is it turned? Why is it turned? Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Transform. Transform. Rotate. Yes. I love it. I think it's so good. Yeah. Unlearn shame together. I'm gonna leave that there again. I had that there for a little while, and I think it's good to put it back. I think it's important to see again. Because I think that's important. Yes, it's so real. You do have to unlearn your shame. It's really important to do so. I'm gonna go eat dinner, but if you would like to play later, I'm Donwa. Okay, okay, bestie. Okay, I'll see how I feel after this stream. Because we'll we were supposed to play yesterday, and then I forgot after stream, and then I was like, I have no spoons. I have no spoons. You need to be cringe to be human. Yes, yes, yes. You'd rather be cringe in their mind and free in your own, right, guys? We have to embrace the cringe more. And I think I have a really hard time doing that. I realized that even though I've been streaming for 5 years, I haven't been practicing the act of speaking and streaming and stuff, and like the theatricalness of it I never really got to practice because I've always been so on and off about it. So one of my goals is to definitely be much better at like committing to the bit and like being more okay with the fact that sometimes I'm not going to be funny, and that's okay. You know? That's good. You can't be funny all the time. That would just be absurd. That would be absurd if you were funny all the time. It'd be impossible. You'd be so tired all the time. There's just so much to do constantly. So much to think about, you know? Oh my god! I can't believe it's almost 8 o'clock! Or it is 8 o'clock. Oh fuck. That's about as long as I said I was gonna stream. Well, I didn't say to you guys. I said in my brain that that was as long as I was. Not for speak for yourself. I'm built different. Okay, Kate. Okay. Okay. No, you're funny. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you this one time. I'll give it to you this one time. Um, but holy shit. See, this is what I'm saying. I wasn't expecting to talk for 2 hours. It makes me like, I don't know, surprised that I'm still able to do that. When I used to be like, I used to almost exclusively be like a just chatting streamer, but it's hard now because I feel like when you stream for 5 years, whether it's on and off or not, you've like told so many stories, right? That I'm like, I guess I'll just tell them the same story. I'm out of stories. I'm out of things to shock you guys with. Now I have to talk about piss and shit and fart um to get you guys to pay attention because I don't have much else. Fart. I don't have much else to talk about. I don't know. What do people talk about? People love to like talk about getting men pregnant. Um People love to talk about no, don't pull a basil. I have to talk about piss and shit and fart and impreg. Piss shit fart and impreg. Yes. Call me pregnant the way I deliver. Fuck, that was really good. Not everyone here is here all the time, so reusing stories every once in a while is fair. That's true. That's true. Who talks about mpreg? Seabass is looking. Seabass is trying to find out. He's trying to scope. He's trying to scope. Um, I mean, me. I guess. I guess I'm gonna start talking about it. You know. But first, we have to find a man that I want to get pregnant. Um, and then we'll bring it up. Maybe that's why I'll play lads. The Mpreg thing isn't a willing thing on Basil's part. Oh right, it's not. That is true. That is true. But you know, that makes it funnier, unfortunately. Unfortunately for Basil, that makes it a lot funnier. Yeah. Yeah, they've got that formula down pat, I believe. I believe. Male wife, male preg, male something else. Your package came in the mail? Yeah, my package came in the mail. Um I whenever I play Death Stranding, that's going to be my title for every playthrough. Okay. That's going to be I used it twice the last time that I played Death Stranding. The first one when I beat it, and then I realized that I didn't use it enough. So I'm going to overuse it next time so I don't feel like I missed out on the joke. So that I can continue to do that. Yep. I don't know where that sentence went. It just fucking it faded away. Call me Jesus the way I make him bread and wine. Fuck. I have to put those under my belt. We gotta think. We gotta think more about it. I have to start being freakier. I have to start being freakier and kinder. I retweeted a thing. Maybe it was on my private. I don't remember. But I retweeted a thing that was like, we have to start getting freakier and kinder. And I think that's good. We only practice consensual mpreg here. Yeah, Squeaky agrees. Squeaky agrees. I think also it's like, I think like making sexual jokes and stuff is like generally funny, right? I'm pretty okay with that, but I think it's like sometimes a little strange because you guys like know who my partner is, so it's not just being told into a void. It's like it feels like you know, I don't know, it's like weird, right? Cuz it like equates it to a person in a way. But I think I just have to let that go. You guys have to be okay. You guys have to be okay with that, and I'm yeah, whatever. I'm learning to let out my inner freak from Gigi Woodine. She is a freak. I love her. We have to get freakier. Let's get freakier, guys. Let's get freakier.
Here we go.
Oh my god, Cloudy, thank you for the prime. A minor. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, we're so close to the daily sub goal. That's crazy. I put that up there because I don't know. I used to have one. Um, I used to have one before, so I was just like, I guess I'll put another one up. But thank you. I am very appreciative if even one person subs. That's really really nice. I mean, if it's uncomfy, it's uncomfy. I'll try not to say no. No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying it's uncomfy. I'm saying like I feel like it. People think it's uncomfy, but whatever. I don't care. I don't think. That's fine. There's another version of German image where it says let's take a 3 hour nap together, which I think is so real. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, 100%. My freakiest desire is finding a woman that likes me for who I am. That's crazy freaky stuff. What? Good luck finding that. That's some freak shit, Ivy. That's some freak shit, Iverson. I don't know. That sounds a little crazy. You can't be saying shit like that. That's crossing the line. That's crossing. Okay, you guys. I think I'm gonna probably wrap it up. I gotta take a shower. I'm sweating my little ass off. And by little ass, I mean my big ass. But you guys don't know. You guys don't know the power I hold. It would be crazy. It would be too much. It would be too much. It would be too crazy. This is my Discord and my links if you guys are not in it already. I might have to time you out for that one. No! Too freaky. He got too freaky in the chat. Sorry I didn't play anything. I got caught up talking about whatever the fuck we talked about. I don't fucking hot Cheetos and pickles and piss and shit and fart and That's what we go on about here. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out today. I talked a lot. I will probably stream tomorrow. I don't actually know. We'll find out. But yeah, it was a good yap. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, maybe I don't know. I really want to get Supermarket Simulator, but maybe we'll play some power washing or something. I think that'll be fun. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. There's lots of like games I want to play that are like kind of yapping games, but they feed my brain. So I'll do that. Um, let me see. I'll probably send you guys Clover, to Clover, Inari. They're really cool. They're also green. You'll probably like them, but they're like they okay, okay. I mean this in the most loving way because I love Clover so much. They're like Samsung green where it's like they're like teal green. So when people are like, "Oh my god, they're green." I'm like, "Oh my god." When people say that they're green, I'm like, "Oh my god, a green." And it's always like mint or like a teal color. Like, that's not that's not exactly what I was thinking, but but that's okay. I'm not one to judge. I'm not one to judge. I love them to death and they in my brain are teal. Okay, you guys. I'll see you guys later. I love you guys. This is my raid message if you want to use it. If not, that's totally fine. I'm going to take a shower and other stuff. Oh, I said thank you so much for the biddies. Oh my gosh, you get a little Dougal badge. Dougal badge, Dougal badge, Dougal badge. Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. We gatekeep green here. We do, we do. Yep, yep. I'm real green. Okay, I'm a real green. I'm the green for non-green haters. Okay, mint and teal is green for green haters. They don't know what real green lovers are about. You know, I love a neon radioactive green exactly or chartreuse. Bitch, you guys aren't even ready. You guys aren't even ready for how green I'm about to be. Okay, you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out and chatting with me today. I had a lot of fun. I love to hang out. I hope that you guys can feel the energy coming from me on how much I love to stream. And tell your friends about me. I gotta blow up. You guys, I gotta become famous or I'm gonna graduate, okay? if I don't if I don't hit partner next week, I'm graduating. Okay, guys? Just remember that. Just remember that. So if I graduate, it's because you guys didn't promote me enough. Okay, bye. You guys get kept, gate kept too much. Okay, bye.